on Friday. Again, we're at 66 on ESPN 93.5.
Oh, it is always a joy to talk to University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. A former alumni director is Lou Liay. He's in studio. The current alumni director, Jen Dillavou, she's in the studio. Lou, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine, Stevie. I've had an exciting week.
Well, it's all over Facebook. Lou Liay fell, and are you okay?
I am okay.
You look okay.
I am.
Well, for a man of 71 or whatever you are, Lou, you're doing great.
Halfway to 89.
Come on, man. I need some identification, man. It's Jen Dillavou. She's the head of the Alumni Association.
Hi, Stevie.
The incredible director because of your energy, of your fun, of what you've done. I mean, what about Jen as our executive?
She's the best.
She's awesome.
The best.
Well, I learned from the best. Lou's been my mentor.
Many good things.
Do you know I have a letter of recommendation that Lou wrote for me in 1983 hanging up in my office?
Is that
Yeah, he said in the letter if there was ever anyone who was perfect for the alumni relations profession, it was Jenny Lewis. So
what are you, sort of a star spotter?
Well, I knew what I was talking about.
Well, the Alumni Association is as vibrant as I can remember in a while. So you got it going on. So you got a lot going on. There's a link, this Illini link thing. I'm excited.
Oh, the Illini link.
That's exciting. Tell people about this.
We describe it as a LinkedIn on steroids just for the Illini community. We're closing in on 7,000 alumni and students who have registered.
Right? That's great. Huge.
It's really terrific. We're relaunching the membership program. Lou ran the largest alumni association back in the day. 25% of all Illini were members, dues-paying members of the Alumni Association. We're relaunching. The benefit structure looks different, but times have changed. So we think of it, you have Bill Forsyth on, we kind of describe it as an Amazon Prime in terms of the benefits. So there will be benefits that are linked to DIA, that are linked to athletics. We'll be offering virtual programming as a benefit, virtual performances at Cranor, virtual tours of the Cranor
You've enhanced this thing big time.
Well, it's a different day.
Yeah.
And we're competing in a way that, no offense, Lou, but you didn't have to compete for people's attention the way that we have to compete now. So, it's all about content. And we'll offer access to the university library as a membership benefit. It's very, very exciting. We'll be launching this fall. So stay tuned for that.
Glad we're members. Lou,
you are a member. Yes, you are.
Excited.
And that's the important thing too. If folks are already life members, nothing's going to change for them. Nothing's going to change except there will be more things to take advantage of.
Awesome.
And we're in conversations about launching a very, very unique retail site, unlike anything that's offered by any other association in the country, and we're moving fast because Lou will attest. I'm not necessarily smart, but I'm smart enough to know that if I've thought of it, somebody's right behind me. So I want to get out of there and do it
She's
first.
way ahead of the pack.
That is awesome. So there's a lot of good things happening with the alumni.
And homecoming's back.
Right. I'm so happy.
In person.
So happy.
We selected a class of 2020 Alumni Award honorees that was really spectacular, and we were thinking about selecting 2021 recipients, but then we realized these folks really needed to celebrate, to be celebrated. So they're coming in.
Awesome.
Including Mary Henson.
Oh,
Mary and Lou were selected as honorary alumni of the institution.
Awesome.
And so she's one of the honorees. Bob Lumsden, who worked for, is the Lou Liay Spirit Award winner.
Yep.
So we're excited. That will be October 7th at Pear Tree Estate. So.
Are we the biggest alumni association, or is Penn State still making some silly comments?
Penn State's probably still entitled.
But we're
to
right.
They're
one of the biggest ever, right?
Well, we certainly are in terms of the aggregate alumni base. I mean, we're closing in on 800,000.
That's
between
amazing.
The 3 universities, 500,000 plus just from Urbana.
What happened when we made that basketball run? Did you hear from everybody when we win like that?
Did. Everybody gets so excited. And we were doing a lot of virtual programming featuring Brad and featuring Josh, and we had great attendance for those virtual programs. So people are very excited. People are very excited about football.
That's awesome.
And we're taking on Wisconsin for that homecoming game.
We are.
On October 9th.
Coach has got to think about where his loyalties lie.
You're right. I hadn't thought about that, Jen. So as far as interacting with U of I alumni and some of our seniors like Lou, are you working on a program to keep everyone connected?
We are. We'll be back out on the road very, very soon now that all the restrictions are loosening up. Our clubs are excited. They can do in-person programming again. We'll be going out on the road. We'll be hiring someone just to work with our alumni clubs, which we're very excited about. But I brought Lou back. My first official action I took without permission from anybody before I even stepped into the office, and that was to ask Lou to come out of retirement and run the Senior Illini program. And he has done so, and he has done so beautifully. And we'll be relaunching it this summer. We had to take a hiatus because the pandemic sort of killed our fun for a little bit there. But we'll be back with the Senior Illini program. Lou will be back. He's got a very loyal following.
Oh, my gosh.
There's
a Lou Liay fan club, I thought. Hey, Lou, why did you say yes to helping, Jen? Why did you do this?
Well, I had a history. I did this when I hired Dan Perino back in the I think late 80s or early 90s, and Dan became he had already retired 3 times, and most of your listening audience knows Dan Perino. And he was a natural, and he started putting together one program after another. And of course, he was head of Medicare 7, 8, or 9. And he was in seventh heaven. He just was really excited, and I go through his files and all the things that he brought. So I'm really trying to duplicate what Dan did, and I'm a big fan of Dan, and I think he made more friends for the university than anybody that I know of. So
you're pretty good with your phone, Lou Liay. I mean, you're pretty good technically, not bad. I mean, as far as emails.
I'm awful.
Okay.
Come on, Steve. My grandson, I ask him occasionally. But anyway, I get the job done.
No, you get the job done. And Jen, I think that a leader has to recognize who can help. And you're recognizing Lou Liay was genius.
Well,
I mean, he's one of the best guys ever.
You know, I have to tell you that one of Lou's good friends back in the day was also a mentor of mine, and that was Jerry Tardy at Indiana University. And I worked at IU for 6 years. And Jerry hired his predecessor's predecessor, a guy by the name of Claude Rich, to come back. And he said, I'll give you an office, and I want you to help me with special projects. And I watched their friendship, and I watched what Claude brought to the association that only Claude could bring. And he came in every day, and he was just delightful. And that would have been late 80s to early 90s when I was there. And I thought to myself, if I ever get the chance to go home and run the Alumni Association in Illinois, I want to bring Lou out of retirement and do the same thing.
Smart.
So I did.
Smart.
Well, when she came up to me at a dinner, I think Bob Lumsden's event or something, and asked me, I was speechless. I didn't, what? So anyway, I've had a great 3 years. I'm grateful for Jen, and I really had fun. I love doing it. Your mother did some of this. She organized trips and did things.
Right.
Yeah.
Back in the
day.
80s or 90s,
yeah.
Stevie, don't let him fool you, though. He wasn't that speechless. I started July 17th, and I had to talk him into waiting until July 18th to come into the office.
There you go. Sort of.
All the innovative things.
Here's the other thing. For the first, year? I had you parked right outside my office so I could hear you on phone calls, because Lou has a tendency to say yes to everything. And he's the 4th president. I'm the 6th. his birthday is January 1st. I'm New Year's Eve.
Oh, really?
Wow. So I bought us matching sweatshirts. His has a 4 on the front with a yes on the back, and mine has a 6 on the front with a no on the back.
I wore it the other day.
That is fantastic. All right, so people can join the Alumni Association.
Absolutely.
But do you have to have attended or graduated to be a member of the Alumni? So
Nope.
you can be a member because you support Illinois.
Absolutely.
And what is it? It's not very much money.
No, we're reconfiguring the pricing structure, so I would say stay tuned. But
I mean, it's under $100 last I checked, I thought. But
it may go up a little bit just because of the
it's
cost
not very
of
much
providing.
money. As it goes, I mean, a couple of tanks of gas is all I'd have for a year.
It's going to end up being between $10 and $15 a month. And we'll go with that model. So
it's not very much.
Yeah, but Lou, I'm really excited about his senior Illini program because if the pandemic's taught us anything, it is the value of virtual programming. So we're about to take Lou worldwide with his senior Illini
That'll
program.
Spike our membership, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
That'll spike our, they'll say, aren't you a movie star? That's what they say, Lou Liay.
Jennifer, is there a website then to find out information? Not only about Illini Link, where you're virtually bringing students, alumni, and friends together with that one Illini community and that mentorship program, but just to be an Alumni Association member.
Absolutely, Diane. UIAA.org. It's pretty easy. You'll find everything you need to know right there.
Excellent.
Well, we're big fans.
Well, we're big fans.
But what are the odds that the leader of our Alumni Association was a babysitter for my wife, Janet? What are Lou, tell me what the odds of that would be. If I were to buy a lottery ticket, she babysat Janet.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. They lived one block over.
I mean,
is that right?
Yeah, they were on Western. I was on Rose Drive.
Wow.
Incredible.
Isn't that incredible?
That's a new fact.
And that's why Janet turned out so well. Jennifer Dillavou.
Thank you,
That's
Jennifer.
great.
Thank you. Unbelievable.
Well, go Illini, guys. Nice job today. Thanks for being on.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you so much. Lou Liay.
We love
Stevie.
you guys. We love you guys.
We love you and love the Alumni Association. And we're excited about the changes and what you're doing to enhance everything.
Oh, you're very sweet.
No, I mean it. It's amazing energy coming out of the Alumni Association.
That's right.
Well, we're moving fast.
You are doing a great job. We love it. Jennifer Dillavou, and it's Lou Liay, our good friend. We appreciate the University of Illinois.
ILL.